The next moon is Upsquegizo's feather shedding moon. So the strawberries, the raspberries, are beginning to ripen. The Mi'kmaq call it the birds shed feathers moon, and so that's because they're going on a 12 moon, not a 13 moon. So Upsquegizo's feather shedding moon and stuff, and so feathers are earned. Sometimes you're one of the lucky ones when you're walking along the woods and you see a feather and you go, wow, look at that. And there's a reason. It's not by accident that that feather happened to be in your path. There's a reason why that feather was meant for you, because I've been in places where I've walked with people and they haven't seen the feathers, but they'll be right in front of us. So it just teaches you that the feather was meant to be for the one who sees the feather. And there's an important story about how wisdom comes. And how wisdom comes, it tells a story about a postman who was envious of an elder who, every time he'd go and put the mail in the mailbox, he'd look in the big picture window and he'd see this elder sitting on the couch holding an eagle feather. And he would see people coming in to bring him gifts and asking the elder for advice. And so the more he witnessed it, the more he wondered, all that elder does is sit with an eagle feather. So I'm not sure why people are bringing him gifts and asking him for, advice. So he decided he was going to go in the woods and find himself an eagle feather so that he could have that kind of respect that this elder was getting. So he kept going into the woods to look for that feather, but never could find one. Eventually, this one day, he goes in and he gives up and he goes, all right, Creator, obviously I'm not deserving of a feather. I've been coming here years to try to find an eagle feather and I haven't found one yet, so obviously I'm not worthy of one. So I give up. I'm going to go apologize to my family for neglecting them all these years. I've spent my time looking for this elusive eagle feather. So just as he turned around to walk back to his car, there was a shadow, and he looked up and one eagle feather was coming from this big eagle. And so he picked it up. He didn't have to say anything. He just said thank you and put it in his car, drove home, and from the car to his front door he was carrying his eagle feather, and all of a sudden somebody tapped him on the shoulder. Sir, I see you have an eagle feather. Would you help me with a problem that I have? Here's some tobacco. And so the moral of the story is, you don't have to look for wisdom. Wisdom comes to you.